In this video, we're joining photographer Jon Taylor Sweet as he uses Imagen to process his photos from an engagement shoot. We'll explore some of the cutting-edge features of this cloud-based software and see how it can be used to streamline your post-processing workflow.
To start, I'm gonna have you guys just hold that middle inside hand, and then I'm gonna have you guys just walk towards me. Perfect. Right there, go ahead and give her a spin. I am Jon Taylor Sweet, and today we are doing an engagement session. Oh, actually, I love that. That's great. Rachel and Matthew are amazing. They are two beautiful human beings. A lot of my process allows them to move, be a little bit more carefree, and available just to be with each other. So with engagement sessions, I typically shoot anywhere from around 1,200 to 2,500 images.
It's rare to talk to a photographer where you hear them say that they don't spend much time on a computer. For a lot of us, it's how we create, how we emulate things, how we let it breathe is all through post-process. All right, so we're back from the shoot, finally getting the chance to get behind the computer. We had a little over 1,100 images. We got it narrowed down to about 163 in Lightroom here. Next step, we are going to upload our Lightroom catalog into Imagen.
Imagen is an AI-powered photo editing desktop app designed to complement Adobe Lightroom Classic workflows and save photographers time in post, particularly for high-volume workflows like weddings, engagement shoots, and sports. Imagen learns your editing style and creates a personal AI profile, offering consistency through intelligent edits. Imagen does not apply a blanket preset, it edits each photo individually. Imagen is able to adapt to your preferred Lightroom Classic workflow, however you'd like to edit. Coming soon, Imagen will expand its services to also offer AI image culling.
Cool thing with Imagen is that you have a couple options in profiles. They have some that are already made for you, or you can go in and you can create your own. To create your own profile, you have to take 5,000 of your already edited images. So it's looking at your previous work and it's gonna learn how you've done things. What it does is it takes the filters that I've used on my engagement photos or on my wedding stuff, exposure, contrast, shadows, whites, blacks, all my color grading. It can do a deep dive into your portfolio and it will learn it as you go. All right, so we're gonna name the project here. From there, I'm going to select the catalog here that I used in Lightroom to create the 163 images that I want to edit. From there, you hit upload. Right now, it's grabbing all the data that we need in our selects that we've gathered. They are taking care of everything for us and they will send you an email when it's done. The processing is done and we are ready to download our edits. So Imagen reopened my Lightroom catalog and I'm gonna go in and get to my selects where Imagen has already processed those images. As I look through all these, it is shown that they have edited everything flawlessly. You can go through if you want to make a couple of tweaks if you need, but this is just dialed. They've done a great job editing my images for me. Usually to edit 163 photos for me, it could take a little bit of time because I nitpick every little detail. But because of all the data that they've collected over the 5,000 images that I gave them, it has bar none changed my game when it comes to editing. So if you don't have the 5,000 images to train Imagen with your work, you can select from creator profiles that have already been made from other amazing photographers around the industry. I'm gonna select the profile from John Branch, who's an amazing photographer, love his work. These are looking great with the talent profile. If you wanted to, you could go through and make a couple of tweaks to give it your own original touch. They are looking great. If you did make any additional tweaks to your photos, what you can do is you can upload those into Imagen and it will train it so that you can have a more refined creator profile moving forward. If you're a photographer out there and there's an opportunity for you to streamline your editing process, I think Imagen AI can be the software for you, especially if you do high volume, especially if you have a very niche style of editing. I'm excited to keep using Imagen AI and keep training the software to keep adapting to how I edit so that as I continue to evolve as a photographer, it's going to continue to evolve with me.